Good morning, Facebook friends. How are you? This is Heather Pillow, and if you are watching, we are about to do a live info session about the Pure Romance business opportunity. So if you have not already done so, go ahead and grab yourself some coffee. Okay, I've got mine. Yay. Okay, hold on. We're going to go ahead and get this correct. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you have some questions that you brought with you and that you are ready to ask some questions, right? I think that's done. Okay, cool. Hi, guys. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Yay, people are starting to join us. Yay. Everybody moving a little slow. It's kind of overcast this morning. I don't know if it's going to rain or whatever, at least here in Virginia. So good morning to all. So we'll go ahead and jump in because we have a lot to go through, and I want to do this in a very quick period just so that those of you that are getting ready for Easter and doing all your fun stuff and have egg hunts and stuff can make sure that you're doing that. Hold on, I need a little more coffee. Yay for coffee. Okay. Hi, Desiree. Hi, Amy. Hi, Alicia. Yay. So fun. Early morning love. Hi, Donna. Okay, so as I said, my name is Heather Pillow. I'm an executive director with Pure Romance. I've actually been in this industry for 11 years now. And when I'm not doing really fun parties with my clients, which I generally do about twice a week, I am a stay-at-home mom. I have a 15-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 10-year-old. I have been mostly happily married for 18 years. And ultimately, I started this business because my family had moved from Georgia to Northern Virginia, and we had no idea how expensive it was going to be to live here, and it is. It's like outrageously expensive. And so within a year of moving here, we had created credit card debt that we had never had before to the tune of about $20,000. I know, we were not responsible. Yay for being young and frivolous. And so I was pregnant at the time. I actually had a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and I was 7 months pregnant with my daughter, Ava. And so who's going to hire me with this big pregnant belly, right? Like, I had not worked since I had my first child. Prior to that, I was in corporate America. I was an HR director, and I didn't want to go back to that. I didn't want a full-time gig because I wanted to be the one raising my kids. And frankly, paying for daycare in Northern Virginia is more expensive than any kind of, normal salary that you're going to get. So I went to a party with my girlfriend. It was a guest of a guest, and I didn't even know this existed, but it was really fun. And so I decided, you know what, I'll host a party. And I did. And when I did my party, I had a big, wide variety of friends here, and found out that the woman who did the party made more than $800 of profit take home that night, because we don't wait for a paycheck, y'all. Like, we get paid the night of the party. So it's kind of a big deal, right? Like, you have limitless income potential and total flexibility of schedule. So I went back to my husband and said, I think I actually might want to join this company. I'd never sold a single thing in my life. I'd only ever worked retail in a Hallmark store when I was 15 years old. So he was, he's a smart guy. So he was like, okay, that sounds like fun, right? Thinking, oh my gosh, what are we going to tell people that this woman does? God bless her. So I'm sure he thought I was a little crazy. But I did. I jumped in 7 months pregnant, and here I am 11 years later, and I make well into the 6 figures. I started making 6 figures my second year in business, so it didn't take long. And I literally work maybe 15 to 20 hours a week total. And that's not just doing my parties, that's managing a team of almost 300, and I'm a corporate trainer for the company. So I really work really, really part-time hours and have total control over my schedule, which is my absolute favorite part of this. I am around for all of my kids' stuff. I'm there for soccer games. I'm there for plays. I'm there for swim meets. I'm there. We just got back from a few days in Myrtle Beach for their spring break. I don't have to ask for time off. I don't have to check with anyone. If somebody's sick, I don't have to take a sick day. Like, I control my schedule, which is what I love. And you're going to find that there are some girls on our team who are going to be posting a little bit about them. If you're curious, just so you know, like, I'm not the only one making money in this business, clearly. Company's been around for 24 years. Like, there's a lot of us making a lot of money. My sponsor will probably break 7 figures for the first time this year, which is like, it's $1 million, you guys. $1 million income. I know. So, woo, Shazam. Okay, so if you're watching this, chances are somewhere in the back of your head, maybe in the front of your head if you're really excited about it and you're just needing a little push. But for some of you, you're probably looking and going, okay, so I'm a little freaked out by this, right? And so there's some common concerns that I want to make sure that we get addressed today. And if these are you, go ahead and hit a like so that we know that you're paying attention, okay? All right, so I'm too shy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk about sex in front of strangers. That's the first one. I have absolutely no sales experience. I don't have any idea how I'm going to learn how to sell these products. Number 2. I don't know anyone in my area. I'm new to the area. I'm a military wife. I've just relocated. I don't know anyone. How on earth am I going to even host my own party, much less start a business? Where do my parties come from? Let's say I do a couple of parties with my family. What happens then if I run out of my family and friends? Money is tight. I would really love to do this, but I just don't know if I can afford it. I'm concerned about the money. That's another one. And then what on earth am I going to tell people about my business? What am I going to say? Am I going to tell them I do sex toy parties? Or is there some other better way to do this? So those are all really super common concerns. We're going to address every single one of those today. So don't hesitate to pipe up and throw a like up there if something resonates with you, okay? And you can certainly post questions below as well. And I will do my best. Hi, Ashley. It's your first one. Yay! Hi, Lexus. Awesome. Okay, cool. All right, so here's the dealio, y'all. We make money 3 ways, okay? Let's just talk money because that is the number one reason that people start this business. Some people get in because they're just looking for girl time. Some people get in because they want the tax write-offs. But 99% of women get in because they want to create an extra stream of income. Well, here's the cool thing. With Pure Romance, we actually have 3 streams of income, okay? So the first one, your first stream of income is parties. We do parties. We're an in-home party plan. So you go out, you hang out with some girls for their wine night, you do a quick demonstration, and you get paid the night of the party. They buy products, and then you make money off of that. And I'll explain exactly where that money comes from. We make a commission for everything that we sell, right? And remember, we don't wait for a paycheck. So that's the first stream of income. Second stream of income is online. So you have a website that's assigned to you. As soon as you sign up, it's just part of your kit. Excuse me. It'll have your name on it, which is awesome. And anyone, anywhere in the country can shop on it. So you don't have to do anything because those products ship directly from our warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio to your client. So you're literally making free money, which is like a no-brainer, right? So you can have somebody that sees you on Facebook, or you've got a cousin in Colorado or a sorority sister in Alabama, and they go ahead and they jump on and they order their Coochie shave cream and a new toy for them and their partner, and boom, you make money on that. Awesome. And then the third way that we make money is through helping other women like you start their own successful business. And it's just kind of the natural course of running this business that you're going to meet cool girls like us who are like, this is fun. This is brilliant. What a smart business opportunity. The supply and demand is amazing, right? Like there's very little supply. You can't just go into any store and buy these products. And the demand is high because, let's be honest, everybody has sex. Everybody takes baths. Everybody likes to be intimate with their partner. So here you are, right? Supply and demand is no lie. You can't just walk into Walmart and buy these products. So ultimately, when you help those women start their own business, and we teach you how to help them start, so you don't have to know anything about any of this. We'll teach you everything. The company gives you a bonus check. It's called an override every single month based on their performance. So the more girls you have, the bigger your override. If you're on this feed right now and you just got your override on Monday, because we get paid on the 10th of the month with our bonus check, please post what your override was. Mine was $14,081. It's the biggest override I've ever gotten. Our team had a record-breaking March with just shy of $250,000 in sales. So team's growing. They're all over the country, and they're killing it, which is awesome, right? So 3 streams of income. So what that means is if you work a day job, that's 1 stream of income. You get a paycheck. Now, once in a blue moon, you'll have a job where they might give you a bonus annually, right? Or they give you a raise based on performance, right? But you have to wait for them to say, bippity boppity boo, congratulations, you're the lucky winner of the raise this year. And there are many industries, especially our education, our law enforcement folks, that really don't get that, but maybe once every few years. I know my husband worked for a long time. He worked 6 years without getting an increase. Not because his performance wasn't good, but because there just wasn't the money for it. So you really, really, really have to think about, okay, well, what happens if this one stream of income that I have goes south? And you know what? There's no such thing as job security, you guys. There isn't. If you get your paycheck from someone else, there is no such thing as job security. Give me a like if you've ever been laid off or lost a job unexpectedly, or someone in your life has. But I mean, truly, like, you need to be thinking about a plan B. What is your other option? Here's the other thing. Let's say you make great money at your day job, and we've got some girls that make well into the six figures at their day job. But you know what? They want to retire. They don't want to work until they're 95 years old. So if you're living in an expensive area of the country, you need to make sure that you have a plan B to be putting away more for retirement. If you've got kids, saving for college, right? I mean, like, it's expensive to live. So having multiple streams of income is smart. Ask any millionaire, ask any billionaire. They will tell you multiple streams of income is where it's at. And that's what Pure Romance does for us. Okay, so let's look at some of these overrides. I'm going to scroll back up here. So exciting. Amy told us all about herself. Yay, love it. Leisha, our former teacher. Carrie got $940. Whoop, whoop. Leisha, literally 16 months in the business, $485 bonus. I mean, imagine somebody just hands you $485 for just, being kind and helping other women. What do you do with that? $485. I mean, you could take your kids to a nice Disney vacation at the end of the year by doing that every single month, right? Amy, $525. Are you kidding me? Love it. Samantha, new consultant, been in just a few months, $84. You guys, my very first override check was like $11.38 or something like that, right? And I went out and I got myself a manicure. That's what I did because it was money that I didn't have before. By the way, I should also mention, because I forgot to mention it earlier, that I told you I had $20,000 of credit card debt when I started this business. I paid that $20,000 of debt off in 8 months, working one night a week. One. That was it. Because I had little kids, and then I had a baby, and it was just crazy town, and that was all I could do. But I paid off that debt, and once that was done, it was game on, y'all, and I started making bank because my debt was paid off, and I live debt-free now, which is amazing. Yay, Jennifer Zook. Jennifer Zook has been in for like 75 days or so, and $150 override. Love it. I love it. Congratulations, Jen. That's so exciting. Ooh, and Samantha's tripled in 1 month. Shazam, girl. That's so fun. Okay, so here's the next thing I want to talk to you about is training, okay? So you're like, okay, so I want to make 3 streams of income. This is great. How on earth do I learn how to do this? Like, that's a big deal. So first and foremost, training is 110% self-paced. You do it on your schedule. So if you work a crazy day job and maybe you're a student or you're a parent or whatever it is that is going on in your schedule, there's not a set rigid schedule for training. You do it when it works for you. So we've got girls that work full-time jobs that listen to audio training on their way to work in the car during their commute. They will get on and watch a quick Facebook video during their lunch break while they're eating, and then they'll do a little chat with their sponsor on their drive home. Little something after the kids go to bed. Like, you squeeze it in here and there, right? 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there. This is not rocket science, you guys. That's what I'm going to tell you. Like, this business is not hard. It's just a matter of learning the systems that we have. And we do have wonderful systems in place, and that's really all it is. If you do, step 1, step 2, step 3, you're going to be successful. And that's our job to teach you. Thank you, Donna, for sharing your story. I appreciate it. And Jennifer Zook, too. Awesome. Yay. Thanks for joining us, Jen. Okay, so training is done online. We have a wonderful YouTube channel for our team. We also have something called Party School. And Party School is basically a series of training modules set up by corporate. It's almost set up like a video game where you do little activities and you earn points. And then those points can be turned in for swag, which is cool. So it's just step by step, little bite-sized pieces, right? The other thing that we offer and that we really encourage is for you to shadow other consultants at their parties. Best way to learn how to do something is doing it, right? And so when you actually go to a party with a consultant, you'll see her doing the demos. She may even have you come up and do a demo. You're going to be helping with the ordering room. You're going to be helping with loading and unloading and all that stuff. Like, you're doing it. You're out there and you're actually functioning. And you'll be shocked when you do that a couple of times. You're like, this is a no-brainer, right? Like, so fun. Women come in, they drink wine, they shop. Yes, it is that simple, you guys. It really is. So have some fun with it and don't be shy. Now, here's the other thing that I want to tell you, okay? You need to know that while training is completely self-paced, if you don't teach yourself, not just in this job, if you don't learn how to do a job well, you won't do it well. You can do it, but you won't do it well. So the best advice I can give you is essentially we're going to give you a recipe for success. And when you follow the recipe, it's a no-brainer. You're going to win, right? If you decide, ooh, that's a little out of my comfort zone, or I don't know if I can do that, or whatever, then all bets are off. So just follow the leader, man. Like, it's so easy to do. You don't have to recreate the wheel. We're going to give you every document, everything you could possibly need. We help you create your own personalized logo, so it'll be pure romance by you. Like, this is a no-brainer. It's so, so, so simple. Okay. Amy listens to YouTube videos on her commute. I love it. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about, people are concerned about party quotas, especially if you've ever been in another in-home party plan or done any other kind of like direct sales or network marketing. Like, what's my quota, right? What do I have to do in order to make this happen? Listen, there's no quota with Pure Romance. There's no number of parties that you have to do, which is why I always say, I'm like, I don't understand what would be so scary about this, okay? You get a box of fun, and that's really what a business starter kit is. It's a box of fun. It's filled with fun products. Do a couple of parties. When you decide, you know what, I just made my money back, I'm in the black, this is great, I'm profitable. If you love it, keep going, keep making money. If for whatever reason you're like, I don't know, this isn't really what I thought it would be, or it's just not for me, no problem. You still have your box of fun, you've paid yourself back, and now you go back and you're a client for the sponsor again. Like, it's a no-brainer, you guys. There's no way to lose. But again, I want you to think not about what's the worst thing that could happen. Worst thing that could happen is that you get a box of free stuff. That's what it is. The best thing that could happen is limitless. You can literally do everything. We have women on our team who have paid for the craziest things with this business. They've paid for new boobs. They paid for braces for their kid, for infertility treatments, for adoption, for new houses, for new cars, for divorces. Like, you name it. Whatever it is, when you're like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to have the money for this. Where is the money going to come from? That's where this business comes in, right? So if I know that I need a little extra cash, I go out and I do a couple extra parties, and boom, there it is. I don't have to wait for someone to say, now it's okay for you to make more money. It's limitless. Okay, so no quotas. The only thing you have to do to stay active as a consultant is $200 in retail sales every 60 days. Like, that's literally your personal use, y'all. So if you're using Coochie and Body Dew and Body Boost and lubricant and that kind of stuff, your personal use keeps you active. But, I mean, sell a couple of bottles of Coochie to your girlfriends and that'll keep you active. Like, this is just, it's not hard. It's not, you don't need to get freaked out about it. Don't make it bigger than it is. We're not proposing marriage to you, right? Like, it's just supposed to be fun. Okay, now, let's go back to the concerns that we talked about. Hi, Jody. Let's go back to what we were talking about earlier, right? So, ultimately, if you think that you're shy, and I was actually chatting with a client this morning online about this. She was like, you know, this seems exciting, but I'm not sure about my personality in this business. And here's what I'm going to tell you. First of all, if you had seen me 12 years ago, I was hippy dippy Heather, no makeup, long hippie hair, Birkenstocks, you know, like Earth Mom, making my kids baby food, and that was cool. But ultimately, I was nervous about this business, and I almost didn't do it because I was worried about what someone was going to think of me, right? Like, what are they going to say at church? What's my kid's teacher going to think? And ultimately, I realized, first of all, the Pope is never going to pay my mortgage. Secondly, most of my kids' teachers have been or are currently my clients. Like, everybody bathes, you guys. I have bubble bath. This is not, this is no-brainer, right? Like, don't freak out about this. It's all about how you present it. So if you think you're shy, that's okay. You would be shocked how many people in this business are actually shy. And frankly, my party persona and my I'm out grocery shopping in my town persona are two different things, right? Like, I'm not swinging from the chandeliers in Harris Teeter. I'm literally just out being a mom like anyone else. And then I go to my party and we're fun and we're talking about intimacy and romance and hygiene. Like, it's easy. It's going out and talking about the same things that you talk about with your girlfriends when you're having a glass of wine. That's really all it is. So why not get paid for it, right? Like, that's really the big question. Shazam! Jody Ham Castillo, $1,300 override. Boom. High five. That's a lot of money. That's a mortgage payment. Great job. Okay, so no sales experience. Me neither. Most people don't. If you do have sales experience, high five. You're like 10 steps ahead of those of us that didn't. But you don't have to. And honestly, it sounds very cliche, but the products really sell themselves. People either want them or they don't, and it's just that easy. And if they don't generally show up to a party. But I'll tell you, that's pretty rare. If nothing else, people that are nervous are like, I'm just going to come and have a glass of wine. I don't want to buy anything. And then they see how fun it is, and they're like, oh, yes, I definitely want to smell good. I like pheromones. I would love to have an orgasm, right? Like, who's like, I want to have the worst sex life ever? No one. No one wishes for that. Everybody wants to have a better sex life. Everybody wants to have better intimacy with their partner. Everybody wants to feel safe and comfortable and clean and smell nice. Like, they just sell themselves. So it's a matter of you making sure that people know that it's available. Period. That's it. So simple. So don't worry about the no sales experience. Okay, I don't know anybody in my area. This is a great question. And we do have a lot of women that are military wives, are students who end up, transferring schools or whatever. I'm going to tell you this, okay? I just want to put it in perspective for you. So if you were, let's say a realtor, okay? If you were a real estate agent, would you get your license, do all that studying, get licensed, and then sit there in your office and hope and pray that one of your family members or close friends wants to buy a house today? I don't know about you guys, but I haven't bought a house in 12 years. So you're going to be broke if you're sitting there hoping and praying that someone wants to do business with you. So we teach you how to go out and promote yourself and talk, just doing your normal stuff. Like I was in Myrtle Beach this past week and chatting it up with one of our servers, and she was really friendly. I'm like, do you love what you do? And she was like, no, but it pays the bills. And I'm like, well, would you love to love what you do? And I gave her my business card. We're friends on Facebook now, like so easy. I was wearing a Pure Romance shirt at the go-kart track. Cute little lady was like, what's Pure Romance? I said, we do really fun parties for ladies like us. Would you like my business card? Yeah, great. Gave it to her. She didn't have one. She sells oils, but she found me on Facebook, and now we're friends, and we're chatting. Like, this is not hard, you guys. It's just a matter of opening your mouth. And we teach you how to do that. Notice, in none of these scenarios did I ever say I do sex toy parties. Because frankly, the toys are only about 25% of my product line. 60% of my product line is consumable, which is awesome. And that means lotions and potions. That also means our repeat business is very, very high, which many other industries don't have. So just another perk. Okay, so don't worry, we're going to find you new people. And you'll make new friends that way too. Really fun. Where do the parties come from? Parties come from parties. Like, you're just going to find that you go out, you do a party, you're going to meet fun girls. You're like, that was really fun, and I would like to get myself discounted. I like the hostess stuff. So they book a party. They meet new people. Look at that. A whole new group of clients. You book parties from that parties, and everything spiders out. We also do bridal shows and chili cook-offs and wine festivals and all kinds of fun activities in the community that you can do and book parties and meet new clients too. So the sky is the limit when it comes to that as well. Like, there's no limit to the ways that you'll meet people. Plus, you know more people than you realize. You're probably just in your head thinking, ooh, I don't know if I can tell her about this. Y'all, anytime you think, oh, I don't want to offend her, I don't want to tell her about my business, I need you to flip that around and say, is she going to be offended when she finds out that I have this really fun business and I do really fun parties and I didn't include her? We like to be included, right? So just let them know you have it. If they want it, great. And if they don't, move on. There's someone out there that will, promise. Let's see. Money is tight. Okay, so this is the number one question that we get when people are like, this is awesome. I'm excited. I would love to be involved in this, but money is tight. What do I do? So I have a surprise for you, which is so exciting. So Pure Romance periodically gets really excited, especially around like Christmas and tax time, right? Like, people are getting their tax refunds. They've got all this money that they only get once a year. So rather than just have one chunk of money that comes in a year, why not invest a piece of that so that you have money coming in every single month, right? Plus, the tax write-offs are kind of killer, but that's a whole other conversation. So ultimately, our business starter kits are actually on special this weekend, which is awesome. So I will post a picture, or somebody that's watching can post a picture too. But here is just so that you guys can see, okay? So there's actually 3 different starter kits, and I'm going to walk through the differences between them. So you'll see here the premium kit, okay? This is premium. This is Our largest kit. This is definitely for those of you who are like, oh, I'm in this to win it. I'm going to make money. I want to make money hand over fist. If you bought the premium kit and you're watching this, go ahead and throw up a big smiley face or something fun in there so that we can see that you're out there. Now, this is $2,300 of best-selling products and business essentials like catalogs and order forms. It's on sale. It's literally 75% off, you guys. It's $643.30 for $2,300 of stuff. And you'll notice that there are 2 of each item in there. That means you not only have a product to show, you have instant inventory to turn around and sell. So, frankly, if you sold half of this kit, you would already be in the black. Like, it's a no-brainer. Now, this also starts you with a 45% commission. So you make 45% of every single thing that you sell, and you are automatically an active consultant, which is awesome. That means you're eligible for all of the perks, our bonuses, and everything. Now, the second level is our Deluxe Kit. That's up here. You'll notice that it has lots of fun toys. You've got your lotions and potions. It's a well-rounded business in a box. That is $1,150 of product that you're looking at. It's actually on sale. I had to like double check this number because it's kind of crazy. $321.30. $321.30 for $1,150 of product. Like, I think the CEO's gone mad. It's fine. His business, not mine. And also starts you at a 45% commission, okay? So ultimately, you make 45% of everything you sell, and you're automatically activated, which is just like the premium kit. You just have 1 of each item, okay? So a little bit smaller kit, but still a well-rounded demo. Now, the smallest kit over here, this is our standard kit. This is definitely great for my toe dippers. And I call you a toe dipper because you're like, I'm just not sure. Maybe I'm going to try this out. Maybe I just want the discount. So you're dipping your toe into the water to see how it feels. It has a variety of toys and some lotions and potions. It's actually $520 of product. And it is also deep discounted for only $139.30. I mean, you guys, seriously? $139. Like, that's a Saturday night bar tab and dinner. And you're consuming that and it's gone. This is an investment. So the standard kit not only has the $520 of business essentials and products, but it gets you a 40% commission, okay? So those are your 3 options. Ultimately, there's something for everybody's budget. So we all understand budget. My recommendation is always to get the biggest kit that you can afford. You'll never, ever regret getting a big kit, ever. Like, it's an investment, right? But ultimately, if the standard kit, the smallest kit, is the only one you can afford, it's more important that you start your business and start making money than that you wait and hope and pray that you're going to have more money to buy a bigger kit. Like, just jump in, rip the Band-Aid off, and start making money. It's just smart, right? Okay, so ultimately, I hope that we've answered lots and lots of your questions and concerns. If you have anything specific that you want to ask, go ahead and post it below. Amy, I see your message. It may be that your signal is not strong enough to watch live. So I'll be posting the replay of this momentarily. So you can go ahead and pick up where you left off. All right, guys. Anybody have any questions? Anything exciting they want to share about their business? Anything that happened this week during your parties that you were excited about? I did one on Thursday night. I love a happy hour party, you guys. Like, a lot of people think that you can only do these parties on Friday and Saturday nights, and that is so far from the truth. We do really fun weeknight happy hour parties. We're in and out in a couple of hours. Fun, easy. The one that I did on Thursday night was $1,138 in sales. So I make a 60% discount at the level that I'm at. I made more than $650. Like, that is good money for 2.5 hours of work, right? Awesome. Awesome. Jody made $700 in 3 hours. Brilliant. Like, where are you going to go work and make this kind of money, you guys? Like, if you know somewhere, by all means, post it below. Because I don't know anyone, literally anyone, in any industry that makes that kind of money. That's more than attorneys make, and they had to go to a hell of a lot of school to make that happen. So if there's other questions, by all means, you can go ahead and continue to post. If you're watching the replay of this, go ahead and post, because it'll pop up a notification to me, and I'll make sure that I come back and answer. But I'm glad that you logged in and you watched. If you're on the fence, reach out to your sponsor, you guys. Like, seriously, and really get out a pen and paper if you're a list girl and make a list. What's the absolute worst thing that could happen? You get your kit, you do a party, and you decide it's not for you. That is literally the worst thing that can happen. But the best thing that can happen is that everything that you wish that you had, that you wish you could do for your family, that you've always wanted to do, and you never have enough money in your month, is absolutely achievable with this business. Limitless. That's the word that should be at the top of your notebook. Limitless. This business is limitless. So, thank you guys for watching. Mwah. Have a happy, happy Easter. Make sure you spend a little time with your rabbit. And I'll look forward to answering more questions. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you on our team.